Hello everyone, good evening. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible to everyone? Hello. Am I audible to everyone? All right. Today we will see about the Tableau dashboard. Okay. So quickly let me open the today's agenda, what we are about to learn. Okay. So let me share my screen. All right. So if you can see my screen, here we will be learning dashboards, how to make a dashboard in a tab. Okay, so what is dashboard actually? So dashboard is nothing but like this. Suppose I want to keep together different charts in one screen. I want to keep together different charts in one screen. So for that purpose, I can make use of Tableau dashboard. So here for me, I can prepare different worksheets. Let's say worksheet number 1, worksheet number 2, worksheet number 3, 4, and 5. And then like putting together all different worksheets in single place, that is nothing but a dashboard. Okay, now there are some components, there are some primary things that we need to understand, or we need to understand the building blocks of dashboard, how we can prepare that. So that will be learned. Now in order to create a dashboard, we need worksheets like sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, isn't it? We need those details. Okay, so to have those details, what we will do, like we will be creating the worksheets. Okay, so that I can create a dashboard on top of those worksheets. So let me create sheet 1. I mean, let's say it is a bar chart. Okay, and I will take simple chart like category wise sales, for example. So category is there on rows and sales is there on columns. All right, I can show the labels. I can make it as an interview. I can sort the data, and then done. This is your dashboard. All right, so I will hide this. All right, and I will hide this access to. I will make sure that these grid lines are no more present in the dashboard. So I will right click and format on an empty place. I'll go to format lines. Now the orientation of these grid lines are vertical. Okay, the orientation is vertical. So I'll go to columns and make sure grid lines is none. Okay. Now I will drag and drop category into color so that I have different color set for different categories. Make sure before creating the dashboard, you remove all these things like category, the legend, the filters. You remove all these things, because if you show the legends, I mean, if you show the legends filters on right hand side, automatically it will come in the dashboard as well when you add this to the container. Okay, so I'm hiding this. Now this is what I have as a bar chart. Now I am going to show you line chart, for example. So how to create line chart? You can drag and drop order date to columns rather. And I want to show here continuous month wise sales rather. Okay, so this is continuous month wise sales. I don't need this access anymore. So I am hiding that access. So this is, you can see that each year, each month, what is the sales done? Okay, so this thing you can do, or this thing you can see. I don't want a grid lines as well, so I'm making it none. I don't want zero lines, I'm making it none. I don't want axis rulers, and here too I don't want axis rulers, no zero line, right? So this is your clean line chart. Okay, so let's say I have bar chart and line chart. Okay, suppose I wanted to have probably a pie chart as well, so I can have pie chart as well, like this. So let's say I wanted region wise sales, so I can drag and drop region into rows. I can drag and drop into rows or columns. Okay, so I'm dragging and dropping region into rows. I'm dragging and dropping sales into columns, right? Like this. I'll go to show me and I will select this pie chart in this way, and make sure this color legend, this size legend is no more. So I'm hiding the card this way, and I'm just making it as an interview. And I wanted the names of the regions and sales. So I will drag and drop region into label, because if you drag and drop anything into label, it will be shown. Okay, this way. Now if you want to increase the size, you can increase this way. Okay. Now this is your pie chart and I will add the border to it. Similarly to bar chart, I will add the border this way. Okay. Now that we have created three different worksheets, now I'm going to create a dashboard. In order to create a dashboard, what we do, we click on this middle option called as new dashboard. You click on it. Now this is your dashboard screen. This is your dashboard screen. If you look at this white color background, if you look at this white color background, this is a place where you create the dashboard. In this place you create a dashboard. You have gray color area as well. In this gray color area you don't have any option to select or to create anything. In this white color screen only you can create anything. Now using size, what you can do, you can increase this white screen to the right. You can increase the width and height of this screen. So I'm going to size and making it as automatic. So according to your screen, the width and height are adjusted. Okay. Now you can preview your dashboard using, by phone layout or by tablet layout or by any desktop or laptop configuration or resolution. So that device preview will show you. Basically, there are two things in dashboard. One is dashboard itself and one is layout. Okay. So I will show you both dashboard and layout. Currently, I am into dashboard. Okay. Now in dashboard, like I said, we have device preview, you have size. The third section here is sheets. Now, how many worksheets have you created? 3 worksheets. You can see bar chart, line chart, and pie chart. These are the icons to identify that these are the worksheets. Now look at this. I created bar chart, line chart, pie charts, and all details are given over here. So which worksheets did you create? These worksheets you can see those are here. Now, what are objects? Objects are nothing but the building blocks. Objects are nothing but the building blocks of creation of dashboards. For example, suppose I want to create a structure. For example, I want to create a structure like this. Okay. So on left hand side, let's say I wanted the filter section. Okay, this way. On top right side, I wanted the title of the dashboard. All right. On left hand side, what I want is the company logo probably. So I can have company logo. All right. And on right hand side, let me just adjust the size of this filter section, probably this. Okay. All right. And on right hand side, I should have option to navigate, to go from one screen to another screen. So that navigation button should be here, right, like this. Okay. And in the middle section, in this middle section, what I will have these are 3 charts. Okay, I will have these 3 charts. So probably I will have bar chart over here. Okay, I will have bar chart over here in this way. Okay, I will have line chart or pie chart over here. Okay, probably, and I will have line chart over here. This way I want to prepare my dashboard. So this is the dashboard title that I have. Okay, this is the company logo, I can say. So whenever you create dashboard or whichever customer you are working for or client you are working for, they may ask you to add the logo of the company. Okay, a logo of their business. Okay, so this way you can add the logo. All right. So this is the way how you can add the logo. Now, this is what this section is nothing but filters. This section is nothing but filters. Okay. Now, this section is what? This section is worksheet. I can have, let's say, bar chart worksheet. Here, what I will have here, I will have here probably pie chart. Okay. And here, what I can have is your line chart. All right. And here I will have some navigation. Here I can have some navigation. So navigation is what? I can move from one screen to another screen. Okay. So I will write in simple, right? Navigation, for example. So I can move from one screen to another screen. So this is the mock-up document that we are supposed to create in the PPT in case you are working in a project. Okay. So in order to create such a structure, we make use of these objects. We make use of these objects in tiled manner. In tiled manner. Okay. So in order to create such a thing, what I will do, I will create the dashboard using these objects. So normally what we do, suppose if you have a screen, let's say this is a dashboard screen. Now what is horizontal and vertical? Suppose I want to divide this entire screen into 2 halves, left hand side and right hand side, like this. For example, this is left hand side, okay, and right hand side. So I will make use of this horizontal container. So you look at the icon of horizontal. It is dividing the screen into two halves, left and right. So this is left, this is right. Okay. Now this is what I have for horizontal. Now what is about vertical? Suppose I want to divide the entire screen into two halves this way. Okay. It means upper half and lower half. I will make use of this vertical. Okay. You can see the icon of this vertical. So it divides the two things into this, this particular thing, one section and another section, second section, one and two. All right. So this is what horizontal and vertical does. Now what text does is that suppose I want to add something. Suppose I want to write the conclusion of the chart. Suppose I want to add the title of particular container or a particular worksheet, or suppose I want to add the title of dashboard. I can make use of this text component. So using text, you can write anything. Using image object, you can insert any image into the dashboard. Using this web page object, what we normally do, we add the website. Suppose you want to insert or embed any website within the Tableau dashboard, you can do so using web page component. Now, having said that, like if we know what structure we have to create, we can first focus on these 5 objects, and later we will be focusing on these 5 objects. Okay. Now, according to my structure, I need, see, what I need is that in the entire screen, what I need, first of all, I need to have the 3 sections. One section for your filters. Okay. Then another section should be for your bar chart. I mean, this is for bar chart and line chart or bar chart. And the below section should be for your pie chart. And the right hand side section should be for your line chart. Okay. This is bar, this is line, this is bar, this is pie, and this is line chart. And this section means what? Filter section. So how many verticals and horizontal we require? First of all, one horizontal to create the 2 section for these things like worksheets, and one more horizontal to create the filters. And in this horizontal, the second section, I will need vertical to break the things into 2 halves, isn't it? So what I will do is that first of all, whenever you create any worksheet, any dashboard, make sure you can drag and drop any horizontal or vertical at any position. So I can drag and drop at anywhere this way. So can you see the border? The border is appearing up. Can you see the border is appearing up over here? All right. So this border is nothing but this is a layout or the border of your Tableau dashboard. So let me connect to my. Okay. Now you can see this border. Can you please give your reactions? Can you see this border? The moment I drag and drop this horizontal, you can see the border is appearing. Correct? All right. Now what I will do here is that I will add horizontal section. So I can drag and drop horizontal this way, drag and drop in this way. So can you see that I am getting the 2 sections, one on left hand side, which is gray color, and one on right hand side, which is white color, correct? So can you see these 2 sections? Correct. Now this section is for your bar chart and pie chart, and this section is for your line chart. Okay. So I will add another vertical here this way. Can you see bar chart will be here, pie chart will be here, and line chart will be here. All right. So I can simply drag and drop this way. So you can see bar chart. I can simply drag and drop pie chart over here. So you can see pie chart. And suppose I want to add line chart over here, you can drag and drop this way. So this is what your line chart. So this is the very simple dashboard that you have created. You have not done anything as of now. This is the way how you put together different worksheets into one screen. Now I can make analysis, right? I can make analysis like if I click on technology, what is the effect on other 2 charts? Okay, so analysis becomes very, very simple if you have all the things in one place. Now what I need to add, I need to add one more section on left hand side. I need to add one more section on left hand side for filters actually, isn't it? So how do I add one more section? Using horizontal. Okay, so drag and drop horizontal on left hand side such that I should see gray and white. Okay, you can see gray and white. Can you see? This section is getting added up. So I can decrease the width of this and I can increase the width of this. Okay, this way. Okay, so this is your bar chart. This is bar chart, pie chart, line chart, and this section will show you filters. Now, suppose if you want to add the filters, what you will do? Suppose I want to add the filters for, let's say, category, and I should see this drop down. Okay, suppose I want to add the region after this. So region filter should be added this way. Okay, I need to add, let's say, month. Which month I want to select? So I can use the month as well in the drop down. So this filter section I need to add on left hand side. So for that purpose, we need to have all the filters drag and drop on particular sheets. Okay, you can add the filters in bar chart, all the filters, or you can have one filter on one worksheet. That is also possible. But to have the things shown in one chart, so I'll simply right click on category. I will say show filter. You can see the filter is shown. Similarly, I'll go to region, I'll right click and say show filter. You can see region filter is shown. Okay, and what else we want? Filter, region, and then I wanted month of order date. All right, or probably I will show year of order. So drag and drop, right click on order date and say show filter. So you can see year of order date, region, and category. These three filters have been added successfully. Now go to dashboard, go to dashboard. Now I want to add those filters in this left section. So what I will do, I will select this section. You can see there is a downward arrow which says more options. Go to that more options. Now go to filters. Can you see all the list of filters? Now which filter you want to add? I will say year of order date should be my first filter. So select that. Okay, so you can see that year of order date has been selected as a first filter. Now what I need to do here is that I need to change the title of this, and I want to make sure that this should be present in multiple values drop down. How to convert this checklist into multiple values drop down? We know this. In quick filter, we learn this, correct? So you select this particular component, go to more options, and then you select multiple values drop down. Correct? Now, suppose I don't like this year of order date title. I want only year to be written. I want only year to be written. So I will just right click here. And then I will select this edit title. Year. Click OK. All right. So this is the way how I added the year. Okay. Now I want to add category. So what I will do, I will follow the same process. I'll go to more option, filters, go to category. Can you see category is also getting added on right hand side? Okay, now I don't want this category to be shown on right hand side of year. Rather, I wanted this category to be shown below the year. So what I do, I select this particular component. I drag and drop this in this way, and you should see the gray color thing. You drag and drop in this way. Now, can you see category is just below the year, isn't it? So now I can increase the space between year and category. So this way I increase the space. Now, next thing, what I need to do, I need to make sure that this has to be in drop down. So select this, follow the same process, convert this into multiple values drop down. So here you can see that I have applied, this filters. Now, which is the last filter? Region. So I will follow the same process. Go here, go to more options, filters, and region. This way. So you can see region is added up, and I can increase the space between category and region as well. You can click here and say multiple values drop down. Okay. So did we understand like how to add the filters in dashboard? This is very simple process. Okay. So you can see year, category, and region. Now suppose I wanted to make sure that this year filter, whichever value I select, suppose I select 2018. So it should be applicable to all the charts like bar chart, pie chart, and line chart. All these three sections. So what I will do, I will make sure that I select this particular container called as year of order date, go to more options, apply to worksheets, selected worksheets. So I will make sure that this filter called as year, which is, by default, it is getting applied to bar chart. Along with that, I want to, let it apply on line chart and pie chart. So select these both checkboxes. Click OK. All right. Same I will do for other filters. Apply to all worksheets, and then line chart and pie chart. These are the worksheet names I have. Okay, I applied. So again, select this, Okay, go to apply to worksheets, selected worksheets, line chart and pie chart this way. Okay, now if I select, let's say if I go to full screen mode, if I select here, let's say nothing, can you see I selected no years, so no chart is there. Suppose I select only 2018, can you see only the values of 2018 are shown. Okay, and suppose I select only 2019, you can see only 2019 sales have been shown here. Correct. So like that I can select multiple years. Now suppose I want to select categories, you can select multiple categories as well, but is it showing me? It's not showing me. Why? Because if you go back if you go back over here and if you say apply to worksheets, selected worksheets, both are selected. Okay, I clicked OK as well. Okay, but did I select any year? Did I select any year? I need to select the years first, right? Like this. Now I can go ahead and select the categories. For example, I wanted only furniture category, or I wanted only office supplies, like both furniture and office supplies. So I selected both, or I wanted all. Okay. Now suppose I wanted only one region. So select central region. You can see the sales in central region. For you can see month wise sales, you can see category wise sales, and you can see region wise sales. If you wanted both regions, you can select both regions. Correct. So this is a nice visualization that you can create. Now suppose what is the next step that I have? Next step that I have is I want to add the dashboard title at the top of this here. So which container should I make use of? I should make use of vertical container, because look at the icon. So I wanted section, so this section and this section. Okay, so I will make use of this vertical section. So drag and drop vertical in such a way that I should see the entire screen getting captured. Can you see this? Entire screen getting captured. Okay. Now here I need to write something. I need to write the dashboard title actually. Okay. I need to write the dashboard title. How to write anything? You can make use of text. So this text object will do the thing. So you can drag and drop text over here. Okay, like write like this. And here you can say, let's say sales dashboard. Okay, you can say sales dashboard. So you can make it, let's say 36. You can make it orange, or rather this blue color. You can centrally align. Okay, now you can see dashboard. I mean, the title of dashboard has been added. Now, if you click this and if you click this, can you see there's a space, lots of space. So this is my entire container and I dragged and dropped text over here. But sales dashboard is actually occupying this much space. I wanted this sales dashboard to come in the center. Here it should occupy this much space. In the center it should come. Okay, so what I will do, initially it is like this. Make sure you're selecting this shaded area, right click on it, and then distribute contents immediately. Okay, now you can scroll it up this way. So this is the sales dashboard that I have. Okay, this is a title. Now suppose I want to add the logo. I want to add the logo on left hand side. So how to add any image in the dashboard? For that purpose, I need to make sure that I add properly the section. I add the image section properly on left hand side. How to add this section? It means this is left hand side and this is right hand side. How to divide this entire sales dashboard screen into two halves? Using horizontal, isn't it? So first create a structure this way. This way you can see gray and white. Okay, so this is one container, this is another container. Now image does not require this much space, so I am dragging and dropping this container to the left side this way. So this is left, this is right. All right. Now here I will add the image actually. So I can add the image by dragging and dropping into this container this way. Now it is asking me to insert image which should be present on your desktop. So I will choose any image. Let's say I want to add bug image. Let's say I can add this light image. So click open. I will say fit image, center image. Now when I click on image, I should be redirected to let's say google.com. I want to redirect to google.com. So this option will do to achieve that thing. URL open when image is clicked. So when I'm clicking on this image, which URL should be open? This URL should be open. Okay. So the URL of that google.com I am inserting over here. Click OK. So can you see image is getting added? See, image has been added successfully. Now, if I hover the mouse on this image, can you see the hyperlink is given www.google.com. So you can click over it. Okay. Can you see Google page has been opened? Correct. Google page has been opened. Right. So isn't it a good thing? Okay. So this is about your image. Now, suppose I want to add here the filter section, the name of the filters to be written. I need to identify that this section is filter section. I need to write the name of the section as filters. So how should I write? I can use this vertical to add up over here in this way. Okay. And I can, manually drag and drop upside this way. Okay. And inside I want to write something. So I will make use of text. And here I can write filters. Correct. So probably 20 and center. Okay. So you can see that filters has been added successfully over here, isn't it? All right. So this is your filter section. Now suppose I want to add the borders actually. How to add border? This is the raw format of your dashboard. This is a raw format. Like I have sales dashboard. I have included bar chart, pie chart, and line chart. Actually, I wanted to add the let's say I wanted to add what borders as well. So how do I add a border actually? I should add the border in to particular everywhere actually. So I will first of all select this section, filter section like this. So you can see entire border is selected. Go to layout. Under layout, you can, add the border, add the background. You can do the padding as well. Okay. So I will tell you about padding. So border means apply the border to the selected content. Background means apply the background color or shading to the selected container. So I'll say for now, just add the border. So you can see that border has been added. So if I go to full screen, okay, so you can see for filter section, the border has been added. Now I will add the border for all the components. Okay, all the components. Okay, all the components. So to add such a border to all the components, what I will do is I will select that, component one by one. Okay, let me close this. Select this image, add the border. Select this sales dashboard title and add the border. Select this bar chart, add the border. Select pie chart, do the same, and line chart as well. Okay, you can add the border. Now look how your dashboard is looking. Correct? Isn't it a cool? All right. So this is the way how you added up the dashboard. Now, suppose if you closely look here, suppose if you look closely here, there is a space, there is a gap actually. There is a gap of 4 units. There is a gap of 4 units. So if you look at bar chart and title, if you look at bar chart and filters, if you look at bar chart and this line chart, okay, or if you look at this bar chart and pie chart, there is an actual gap of 4 units everywhere. So I wanted to make sure that there should not be any space. So for that purpose, what I will do, I will remove the outer padding from each of the containers. So start with your sales dashboard. You can see that outer padding is 4. Can you see? Make it 0. Make it 0 like this. Okay. Now suppose I will, click this image. You can see that I want to make sure the padding is 0. So make sure it is 0. Okay. Now click on filter section. There is no padding. Click on bar chart actually, and you can see that outer padding is 4 present. Okay, 4 is here, so you can make it 0 for it as well. You can click pie chart, outer padding, you keep it 0. You click on line chart and make your outer padding is 0. Now, can you see your dashboard? This is very compact thing, isn't it? Agree? All right. Now, suppose I want to make sure that this bar chart, line chart, pie chart should have the background color, and it should be and it should be in a black background, and it should have the white color, and it should be in the center. So what I will do, double click this, okay, make it to center and add the white color this way. Click OK. So you can see that Here I need to add the background color to this container, so I will go here, add the background color. Now same way I will first add the background color to it. Double click this, make it to center, select it and make it white background. Click OK. Same way I will do for line chart as well. Double click this, make it center. You can color this in white color. Click OK and add the background color as black. Okay. Now same thing I will do for this filters as well. So filters, I wanted white color actually, and I wanted the background color for this as well. Okay, and I'm adding the border as well, and I actually want this to be no padding, so make it 0. Okay, so there is no more padding here, isn't it? Now you can scroll it to the downside. Okay, right click and distribute contents here. This way you can do it, isn't it? All right, so this is what your dashboard is. Isn't it cool thing? Okay, now suppose you don't want any background for filters, you can remove it anyway. You can make none. You can double click this and you can say, I wanted black color only, simple. I want to keep it very simple, like this. Correct? All right, now suppose I wanted this filter section as background color, so you can click only filter section and add the background color or any other background color, like this. All right, now suppose you wanted on the left hand side, you can click and say left hand side. Okay, now can you see your dashboard? It looks like this. Okay, now suppose you want to insert the map as well. Suppose I want to insert the map, I can create another worksheet. Let's say I want to create a map. Let's say state-wise sales. You know how to create it. Okay, you can click on 49 unknowns, edit the location, change the country from India to United States. Select it. Click OK. Correct. So these are the states and these are the sales. Now I wanted different state, different color, so I'm using this and increasing the sales circles and adding the border to them like this. Now I wanted state name, so drag and drop on labels. I wanted sales, drag and drop on labels. Correct. I don't want any legends, so I can add this way, remove those. And now suppose I wanted to add the state below this line chart. What I can do, I can go to dashboard. Now I wanted one section. What I wanted here is that I wanted one section below to this. Okay, so I wanted section below to this so that I can add the line chart. Okay, I can add the line chart like this. So what I will do, I will add the vertical over here right away this way, and here I can just manage it this way, and here I can add the map. Can you see map is also getting added? Correct. Now here I need to do the same thing for map as well. You can make it to center. Okay, and this container I will add the border, right? I will add the background color as black. Okay, and there should not be any padding, so I'm making it as 0, and then double click to make sure that this is white color. This is white color. Now can you see I can easily add any particular chart at any position. So how many worksheets we have here? We have 4 worksheets, isn't it? We have 4 different worksheets. Okay. Okay, so you can see that. Now suppose I want to make use of, I want to open any website. So what I will do, I want to open any website. So what I will do, I will create another dashboard. Let's say I want to make this size as automatic. Okay, let's say I want to create the dashboard 2 title. So this is a title that I have. I want to open, let's say, twitter.com, I want to open, or amazon.com. So what I will do, I will add the title as Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Okay, you can add this, let's say 36, center orange. Click this, make it show that it is distributed the contents evenly. And here I can, you know, drag and drop one web page. So like this, drag and drop web page. So it is asking me to edit the URL. What URL you want? I want to open amazon.com. So you can say amazon.com, www.amazon.com. So this URL must be valid. Click OK. So you can see it is loading the amazon.com website. It will open the amazon.com in a while. All right. So here, can you see the amazon.com? Now here you can use it as if you're browsing on a Google Chrome or on your default browser. Can you see? Correct. So suppose I want to search for a laptop. So I can search your laptops. Correct. So you can go here to full screen mode. You can see, you can search here as Amazon. Isn't it a cool thing? Correct. Now here you can see, you can buy any laptop. Let's say I want to buy HP laptop. So here I can say HP Pavilion series, for example. So you can search. So you can use this website as if you are working on a default browser. Okay, so these are the HP Pavilion series. Okay, now this is your dashboard, Amazon. Okay, so this is dashboard 1 where I have created sales dashboard. So if you want, you can reduce the width. Okay, this way. Right now, this, if you want, you can decrease it. Okay, you should see it properly. Okay, so if it is not, then you can this way, you can do it this way. Okay, but it is not happening. All right, no problem. So can you see dashboard 2 is created with this amazon.com, isn't it? Now suppose I want to actually when do we use blank object? We use the blank object in case, let's say I'm creating dashboard number 3. Okay, so suppose when do we use this blank object? Let's say in case I want to insert the single line between the two charts, two worksheets. In that case, I can make use of this blank object. For example, if let's say I'm in tiled, tiled thing, if I drag and drop horizontal, okay, if I drag and drop vertical this way, so there are two sections over here. Now suppose I use let's say bar chart. Okay, so remove all these filters actually. Okay, and let's add one more horizontal like this. And let's add pie chart, for example. This is a pie chart that I have. Now suppose I don't have to insert the border here. I don't want to insert the border to the periphery of these containers. To these containers, I don't want to add any borders. What I want to add is single simple line like this between these two. So what I can do, I can make use of this blank object in floating mode. You can click here on floating. So what happens in floating? Tableau does not help us to position these things. It is us who have to define what should be the position from left hand side, what should be the position from top hand side, what should be the width of this. This is called as a width, and this is what we call it as a height. So we need to decide what is width, height, x and y. X means this is a floating component. This is floating. This component is nothing but floating. So x means the distance from left hand side. That is called as your x. Okay. Now what is y? Distance from top. What is the distance from top? It is called as y. Now what is width? Width is nothing but this is called as width. Okay, this is what we call it as a width of this container. And what is height? Height means from this to this. Okay, what is the height of this particular component? So this is called as a height of this floating component. So I can define that over in a layout. If you see the layout of this particular floating container, all right, So you can see position X, Y. Okay, now these are editable, X, Y, W, H. Now here I can say that width should be 2 only, and border I want to add is this thickness. Okay, and I wanted gray color border, gray color border. All right. Now here, if you go to full screen mode, can you see that I have successfully added the line or a distinction between two charts? Can I say like this? Agree? Isn't it? So this is the way how you add the line between the two charts. Only one line, only one separation. So I can decrease the position towards left a little bit. So you can see how it is shown, right? So here you can drag and drop towards here. Correct? Is this clear? Like how to add the blank object? You can add in this. Okay. Now this is about blank. Now what is navigation, which is very, very important? What is navigation? Let's say this is dashboard title. I can show the dashboard title by clicking this checkbox as well. Dashboard 3. Now suppose I want to move from sales dashboard to dashboard number 2. Let's say Amazon.com. So what should I do? Let me just add the border to this. And I don't want anything here. 0. Okay, and click this. I don't want anything here. 0. And I want to add the border to this as well. Okay, so this is what you have as your Amazon.com. Now, if I come to dashboard 1, what I want here is that I want to move from one screen to another screen. Suppose user clicks on, let's say, this button. I should be able to move from one screen to another screen. So that we can do using the object called as navigation object. That we do using navigation object. Okay, so in order to use navigation, first create a structure for it. I want to add one section on right hand side. So I can drag and drop horizontal over here, not in floating mode. Make sure it is set tight. Drag and drop horizontal in this way. This way. And now here you can decrease the size this way. All right. This way. And here you can, add the navigation button like this. All right. Now here you can say edit the button. Now it is asking me if I click on this navigate button, you can see the edit button screen. Now, if I click on this navigate button, where do I need to navigate to? If I click on this button, where do I need to move to? I will say go to dashboard 2. Go to this dashboard number 2. Can you see all the list of worksheets and dashboards in this case? You can click over here. So you can click on image button. Okay, so I wanted image here. That's why I selected image button. So choose an image. Do you have an image? So I'll say yes, I have an image. I have probably this image. I can insert this image, click open. And here I can add the tooltip like go to Amazon.com. So this is a image that I'm at. Okay, and this what I'm doing is that to this I'm adding the border as well. So border is there and there is no outer padding left. So 0. Okay, now if you see, can you see that the navigation is added? Correct. Now if you want, you can decrease the size for. Okay, so both the width of this image and this image must be same. Okay, I'm decreasing manually like this. All right. Now if I go to full screen mode, now if I hover the mouse on this arrow, can you see what is written? It is written go to Amazon.com. Click it. Can you see? I am into dashboard number 2. Simple. Now same way, I want to add one more button over here called as back button. Okay, back button. I want to add a back button over here. So if the person, the clicking on this back button, he should be able to move to the back screen. That is main page. Okay, so that button I need to add. So what I will do is that I'll go to this dashboard. I'll go to dashboard number 2. Make sure I'm adding this horizontal object over here this way. And same way I will add the navigation. Same way I will add the navigation. So here what I can use, add a navigation object here like this. edit the button. Now, once I click on this button, where do I need to go to? That option has to be chosen in this drop down. If I click here, I should be able to navigate to dashboard 1. So at a time, you can navigate from dashboard 1 to dashboard 2 or dashboard 2 to dashboard 1. One dashboard at a time, not multiple dashboards at a time. Okay. So yes, this is again an image button. I am choosing an image as this image probably. All right. So open it and I'll say go to sales dashboard. So this message should be shown when I hover the mouse on this particular button. Click OK. Okay, now what I will do, I will simply select this, add the layout, means add the border, right? You can have no padding and all. Okay, so you can see it is there, right? So now let me just increase the height. Okay, so this is the button that I have created. Now go to dashboard 1, back to your dashboard 1. Go to this full screen mode. Now you can see that hover is go to amazon.com. So this is your amazon.com. Now if I hover the mouse here, you can see go to sales dashboard. Simple. Okay. So this is your navigation. Now what is download? Suppose you want to download this particular work, dashboard into PDF, that you can do. For example, suppose I will go to dashboard number 3. Suppose I want to add, let me remove this blank object first. Suppose I want to add the dashboard download option. So I can drag and drop this download. You can see by default it is showing me PDF. Now you can download the dashboard into 4 formats. PDF format, you can download it in PPT format, you can download this in image format, the JPEG or PNG image, or you can download in cross tab. So what is cross tab? Cross tab is nothing but Excel. Cross tab is nothing but Excel. So in Excel format also, you can download the image. All right, you can download the dashboard into any image. So click this, make sure it is there on right hand side, for example. Now you have to go to full screen mode in this way. All right, and there is a download PDF option. Download it. Now it is asking me where to, do you want to export the active sheet like this dashboard 3 only, or do you want to export the entire workbook like all the dashboards, all the worksheets? I will say only download the dashboard 3. Click OK. All right, you can go to desktop and save it. Automatically it will open the PDF. Can you see the PDF version of the dashboard? Can you see this? All right. Okay, so this is about your dashboard. Okay, there are multiple ways to do it, but due to time constraint, I cannot explain everything at once. Okay, but whatever are needed as a basic, that I have covered. For example, what are sheets, what is size, what is this device preview, okay, or what is the layout, like position, size, border, background, paddings. Okay, then all these objects. Now extension and ask data, these are the galleries. For example, extension is a gallery to add a certain component which is not present in Tableau as a feature. So that becomes your extension gallery. Ask data is a feature which we can use in case your Tableau dashboard is published to Tableau server. So what happens there is that if someone wants to know what is the most profitable product in 2020, so he will type the question like we used to type the question in Google search box. Okay, so that person will type the question in search box and automatically he will be able to see the chart. So that is nothing but ask data. So ask data uses natural language processing. It is one of the areas under artificial intelligence. What it does is that whatever the question that user is typing, based on the context and meaning of that question, the Tableau gives the user the chart. Okay, automatically. That is the feature that we call it as a ask data. In order to use this Tableau dashboard, I mean, has to be published to Tableau server, and there you can use it. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Hello. Okay, so now that you know everything, can you start building this dashboard? Can you start building the dashboard? Yes, yes, please do it. In case of any questions, you can ask me. You can type in the chat box. Okay. So if I click over here, you can see google.com is opening up. This is a, let's say, website. Okay, that I want user to redirect. Okay. Now this is dashboard one. Now, if I click over here, the user should be able to go to the amazon.com page. Now, if I click over here, I should be able to navigate to sales dashboard. Click it. Rahul, you can ask the question or type the question in the chat. It will be great if you can type the question in chat. Manor Reddy, yes. Yes, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Shailendra, you can unmute yourself and you can ask question one by one. If someone want to ask question, you can use one by one actually. Or if you can do that, I mean, you can type the question here. That is also possible. Can you suggest some reference book for Tableau which is available for download? Reference book I cannot tell, but you understand the concept and then you practice yourself. That will be the better preparation according to me. Okay, it's not a theoretical subject. It deals with some logical things and practical things. It requires some logical mind. So better you study the basic things and practice it. Amit. Yes, any questions? Please ask. Either through chat or you can unmute yourself and ask. Equally size, see, equally size means what? You have to, manually check. So if you go to layout, okay, look at the width of this particular component. So let's say I click this. What is the width of this? It is 93, correct? You can see W. It is not editable because it is a tiled component. So this tiled component is not editable. You cannot edit X, Y, W, H. Now, if you want the same, box or width for this, make sure this 93 is also for this. So make sure this is 85. So make it 93 like this. Now again, click it. You can see it is 94. More or less it is same. Correct? Rahul. Yes. Tell me line chart, sir. Okay, Manohar, I will tell you. How to remove grid lines on the worksheet. Yeah. So this is a line chart. So that I prepared actually. This is a month of order date and this is sum of sales. I did not add any filters as of now. Those are getting applied directly from the dashboard from here. Correct? So I use month of order date this way. I dragged and drop order date into columns. I dragged and drop sales into rows. And this month of order date I selected as a continuous one. If you do that, it will be automatically the month wise sales. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour. Now to answer how to remove grid lines, Priyansh, you right click on empty screen. You go to format option. Go to this last option called as format lines and make sure these grid lines are none from column section and from rows section as well. From rows, columns, everything should be none. Can we get the material like PPT or videos on LMS for future reference? That you check with the ExcelR team. Okay. Aruba. Suppose you want to give the background color to this entire dashboard, you can do it, right? So you can go to format, dashboard, and suppose you want to add black background, you can give it like this. Okay. So this is a black background that I have given. If you want to give different color, you can give different color as well. Isn't it? I don't want to give, so I'll keep it none of. Okay. All right. Now let's see the questions. Can we insert multiple URLs in a dashboard? Yes, you can. One URL at a time. You can have multiple web pages, but you can have multiple sections for this. Okay. You can insert, but in one web page, only one URL. All right, Akash. Sir, can you please explain how to add multi combination of dashboard in one dashboard? Now, in one dashboard, you cannot add a multiple dashboard. Okay, that is not possible. In one dashboard, you can use different sheets. You can see these are the sheets. Only worksheets are added into one dashboard, not double sync, another dashboard into one dashboard. That is not possible. Yeah, Rahul. I will convert the numbers into thousands actually. Yes, you can navigate. That's how I use this object. This is called as a navigation object. Jalendar, any doubts? If you want to ask question, make sure there is no background noise. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Rahul. If it is crystal clear, then it's good. It means it's worth that I am teaching you tab. Yeah. If you think that it is worth teaching Tableau, you can send the feedback or appreciation notes. Okay, that is also acceptable. Yes, so all these PPTs and all, Rahul, will be shared to you by the LMS team. Okay, so I have given to them, so please check with them. You can't download, check with LMS team. They will help you. They will download for you. Okay, because from here I cannot send. Okay, that is not no, it is not allowed. Okay, so probably connect with LMS team. They will guide you. I mean, they will do it for you. Yeah. Building the dashboard is very easy. You simply have to put together the different worksheets, the different objects, okay, so that uh, so that those are shown coherently. Okay, like everything I can see in one place. So this I can do simply by dragging and dropping these worksheets over here in different containers. So first you create a structure using these objects and always drag and drop these sheets in those objects. Okay, that is the requirement, or that is what is expectation from the Tableau developer. So as a Tableau developer, you are required to create such a dashboard. Now, dashboard can be of any nature. You may be asked to create a filter. You may be asked to create a filters on top or filters on left hand side. You may be asked to do some interactions between different components. Okay, so requirement may come through any form. Okay, it is important, imperative for you to know all the basic things, what each object does, what is the importance of all these things. Okay, what sheets mean. Okay, what is there in this layout. Okay, border, background, paddings. Okay, what we can do using size. Okay, so if you know all these things, then it's a cakewalk for you. Yes, I'm open to all the questions. In case you are facing difficulties in building dashboard, you can ask me. You can add in the dashboard the KPIs as well, key performance indicator. For example, how many total sales have happened. Okay, so this is one KPI. Another KPI could be how many unique customers we have. Okay, what is the total profit? Okay, what is average discount given to the customers? Okay, so these are the KPIs that you can prepare. So at the top you can have numbers. Okay, numbers you can have. Okay, and below you can have the description in the box like this. So what this number mean? For example, total sales, or here you can have total profit, correct? Here you can have unique customers, or here you can have let's say average percentage discount given. Okay, what is percentage discount? So these KPIs you can prepare. Okay. Now suppose I wanted to add this filter to map. All these filters I wanted to add to map as well. Make sure you are selecting this option called as apply to worksheets. Selected worksheet. Select the map worksheet as well. Select this. Click OK. Okay. Same way here in category. Go here. Apply to worksheet. Selected worksheet. Select map. Okay. Right now, if I select this 2018, you can see 2018 sales. This is 2019 sales. This is 2020. I mean total sales 2018, 19, 20, and this is 2021 sales. Okay. Yes, yes, you can have the conditions, Rahul. You can apply the filter. This condition is possible. Can we have one legends for all the charts? Yes, you can define the legend. For example, for this bar chart, I want to show the legend. So make sure you are showing here. Okay. Then go to legends and show color legend. So you can see color legend is shown over here. All right. Now suppose you wanted it over here. You can first convert this into floating. Okay. And then you can add it over here anyway, like this. Right. So let me add this. So let me make this as standard view. So here you can add in this way. Okay. I mean that if we say condition, then dashboard is need to show the applied condition for all the charts. If we say condition, then dashboard. Can you please clarify your question, Rahul? Rahul, yes, you can unmute in case there are no background noises. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, my condition is if that bar chart, line chart, and pie chart map, it's showing sales dashboard, no, sir.
Yeah.
So if we say condition like a technology sales must be above 8 lakhs something, then meant it is applied to all charts. Is it possible, sir? We say not filters like.
No, that is what you are saying is that if technology is more than 8,36,000, then show this chart.
Yes, sir.
That can be done but for that we need to add the complex things to add such things. For example, if technology is more than 8,36,000, based on this condition, show this chart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's say I want to hide this chart. So for that, I cannot add any condition. For example, suppose I click this. Now what I need to do, I need to show here this button. For example, this button I need to show. So if I click on this button, filter will be shown or hide automatically. Okay. So what I will do?
Add another horizontal in that.
No,
place.
not horizontal. I will select this particular option called as add, show or hide button like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this button you can see it is added over here. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Now this button I can increase the size and width this way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and now I need to know like which section is I need to hide. So I need to know this filter section, right? So go to layout. Okay, and then this is the hierarchy that is being maintained. Okay, so if you click this entire thing, okay, vertical is selected. In vertical, can you see another vertical year, category, region? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So I can rename this. I can rename this vertical section as, let's say, filter section.
Yes, sir. I have seen.
Correct. So you can click OK, and now I can edit this button. And now here you can say like which dashboard item to hide or show. I'll say filter section. So do we have filter section? Yes, you can.
Yes,
see
sir.
this. I can select that, and button style is image, and click OK. Now what will happen in this case? Let me just make it, drag it above this way. Now what will happen if I click this? Can you see nothing is shown?
Yes, sir. The filter has been hide out.
Yes. So did I apply any condition here?
No, sir.
So such a condition of hiding the charts is not possible.
Oh, I got it, sir.
Okay. How to fit filters in dashboard, Manohar? Okay. So how to fit it? First of all, Manohar, what you do? Let's say this is a dashboard that I'm creating new for you. For example, just to show the how to add the filter section. So you have like this, right? So you have, like this, for example. So bar chart is here, right? So you need to remove all this. All right. Add one more section horizontal on the right hand side actually. Okay. So you have this section, correct? So you simply add pie chart, you simply add line chart, okay, and simply add map. So you have these sections, right? Now what you do, you wanted to add one more section on left. So make sure you're adding the section on left by dragging and dropping horizontal this way. This way. Okay. And what you do then, you add the filters one by one. Okay. Like this. So you can have in this way. Okay. So this way you can do it, right? All right. So here you can add a drag and drop this way. This way you can do, isn't it? Correct? Yes, understood. Correct. Tiled is more comfortable, Rushan. Don't go with floating, because in order to use floating, you need to mention all these details: X, Y, W, H. Okay, so it is very cumbersome task. For all the components, you need to mention X, Y, W, H. Okay. Yeah. Who is away? Sakshi Shukla. Okay. One is right. 18 CO 62. So as a Tableau developer, you need to work according to clients' requirements, understand their functionalities, what they want to achieve, what they want to show in a dashboard, understand those things, understand key performance indicators, understand the metrics that they want to show in the dashboard, and then accordingly work out your dashboards. Okay. So in order to create a workout, in order to create the dashboard, what you need to know is the different worksheets. So most of the time is going into the, it actually goes into preparing of the different worksheets. All right. So make sure that you devote time in preparing these different worksheets, because if you prepare well in dashboard, it is just the part that you club them together. And then if you want to add any extra thing like showing, hiding the containers, okay, or showing the filter, showing the image, navigation, that is very simple. Okay. Or if you want to add some interactions, that you can do using dashboard actions from here. So there are 6 different types of actions that you get. Okay. Yes. Any questions? How can we upgrade ourselves in this domain only? If you can guide, if you want to excel in any particular field, the best way is to practice it. In order to practice it, you need to know the basic things. You need to know how a particular functionality works. For example, suppose I want to know how the bar chart is working. I need to try and out different methods. Like, if I do this, what will happen to bar chart? If I do that, what will happen to bar chart? Okay, know the basic things. Know the you know know your basics, know your fundamentals, and then practice it rigorously so that it fits to your mind. You practice every day, and even though you have sufficient knowledge of a particular field or particular technology, it is not like you should not practice. Even if you know, practice it. You probably, it may happen that you may know different things that you may not have known previously. Okay, so, and this is a generalized thing. I'm saying not for only this data and analytics section, but for any section that you want to make your career into. Okay, Netrali. Yes. So Rahul, what we learned, that you tell in these 4 days, since this is our last day on Tableau, what we learned over 4 days. We learned about data source pane. We learned about how to build a basic charts, traditional charts, how to make use of this particular color marks cards, isn't it? How to use filters, okay, how to use parameters, groups, okay, sets. And today we learned about a dashboard, isn't it? Okay, so this is nice way to do the dashboard. You can create the same dashboard into Power BI as well. Okay, same dashboard into other visualization tools as well. But right now, the top two trending market giants in data visualization are Tableau and Power BI. Once you make the dashboard, what you do, you go to server and there is option called as publish workbook. So you click on publish workbook and then here you need to mention what is the server link. So you need to mention what is the link of server. You provide the link. I mean, your project team or supervisor will give you the server link, and that server link you have to paste and then say connect. Then again, there will be one window saying that in server, there are multiple folders. So in which folder and by what name you want to save this dashboard. Okay, that you can provide those details. Okay. So Chaudhary Mohammed Kaif. Okay. How to create filter as all, sir? How to create filter that I showed you. So you right click on category and say show filter. Okay, you can see automatically all here. Manohar. Okay, and what you do, you go to dashboard, go to this bar chart, make sure you are going to filters under more options. Okay, so filters, and then you add up one by one. I hope everyone liked this, this journey, whatever the journey that we had over the last 4 days. I hope that it was fruitful and you can advance in your career if you opt for Tableau. Okay. So this, I hope this will definitely guide you to some extent. So quickly you can, share me the reactions. How was my session and how was, how did you understand? Like what was what was your thinking? Like how did you understand this? How much did you understand? What is the simplest way? Did you get the same things anywhere else as well or only here in Excel? So you can show that using rating. I mean, you have reactions actually. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you. Thank you, Sarvesh. Thank you so much. So let me use this. Right. So let me save it actually. The desktop. Save it. All right. Thank you, Shabazz. Thank you all for your kind words, your time. Okay. I hope we can meet in future someday. Okay. We'll get to know more about each other. Yep. All right. Okay, Manohar, sir, filters down, all coming right. That one, sir. Filters down, all coming right. That one, sir. Manohar, can you ask the question? Thanks, Rushank. Thank you, Akash. Here it's showing furniture and all. Furniture and all. Yes, so in this drop down, you can see these are the values for this dimension called as category. So what I did, I selected this particular option. I went to more option, and here I selected the option called as multiple values drop down. Okay, so that I can see all the values in multiple things, like in drop down, isn't it? No, no, never, Rahul. Yeah, thank you, Abhi. Thank you, Ashutosh. Kunal Gaikwad, thank you. Thank you, Kunal. All right, so let me copy everything. Let me go to Notepad and paste it actually. Right. So I will save these comments actually. All right. Thank you all for all your feedbacks and all the you patiently learn all the things. Okay. And I see that you have dedication to learn Tableau, and I hope one day you'll be uh, successful in this data analytics journey. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Bye everyone. We'll wrap up. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.
Para